Picked up at Ulta the other day the new Stila Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector. This one is in Fair, the lightest color they make, of course. So this is a really unusual powder foundation. This is not your normal powder foundation. First of all, it is a very squishy. It does feel like putty. It feels like putty. Now, it is not as squishy as, say, the Maybelline Bouncy Dream Bouncy, I think. Anyway, we used to love those, and they were very squishy. This is semi-squishy. It's somewhere between hard and those cushion, those Dream Bouncy thingies. It has, you can feel that it has a lot of moisture to it. It is not your usual powder foundations. All of my other powder foundations feel like powder. This one is very moist feeling. It has a very moist feel to it. That's why I got it, because I thought it would be good with my dry skin. I thought it would adhere to my skin very well, unlike some powder foundations. And it seemed to have a lot of coverage. Even though it's just a powder foundation, it seems to have a lot of coverage to it. So I put it on today using no primer. I just put on some MAC Fix spray beforehand. And I did use the sponge that comes with it. I patted into it and then just started patting it all around my face, trying to concentrate the heaviest coverage over my nose and across my cheeks, which is where I get my redness. And it is very high, heavy coverage, or a very full coverage powder foundation. That's hard to find. Most powder foundations are fairly light. You can build them a little bit, but they don't give a whole lot of coverage. This gives a lot of coverage, and it is moister. So as you're putting it on, it feels a little more clay-like as it's going on your skin. It's a really different product. I did go back after I did the sponge, use the sponge with it, with a foundation brush that I use, a big fluffy foundation, kind of a kabuki brush. And I brushed over all of it to try to get it a little more even looking, and to try to sort of set it in, sort of buffing it in. Anyway, I think this is a nice product. I like it better than some of my other powder foundations. Normally, if I'm doing this dark of an eye, I would do like a real normal liquid type of foundation, not a powder foundation. To me, powder foundations are for quick, out the door, I'm in a hurry, I don't have time kind of deal. I wouldn't normally do that when I'm wearing this dark of an eye, but I did want to share this product with you and show you how it went on. That's why I wore it today. I did not do a setting powder with this foundation. I felt like, you know, as a powder foundation, supposedly, it's supposed to just kind of stand on its own. And I think it is holding up pretty well for that. It seems to be sort of sinking into my skin, melting into my skin as it goes on. I'm going, you know, out to dinner, etc. So I will let you see how it held up after that. I'll check back in a couple hours with you. Received a sample of the Dior Lip Maximizer. It says Collagen Active on it. It is just the faintest pink, and isn't this the cutest little bottle? The faintest pink. Now, there is no color when you put this on your actual lips, just to let you know. It doesn't have any shimmer. It does a little bit in the package, but once it's on, you're not going to see any of the shimmer. So I've used this several times in the last few days, and I definitely have some thoughts about it. I used it today before I did my makeup, and I sort of let it sit on my lips while I was doing all the rest of my makeup, and then I put my lipstick on top of it. I am not seeing any plumping from this. Now, when you first put it on, it has a really nice minty smell, a very sweet sort of spearminty smell, which is great. You put it on and you do feel that tingle or that sort of cold feeling on your lips that a lot of these kind of products have. But like a lot of these products I have tried, I do not see any real plumping going on. It's a great shiny gloss. The full-size product is $33. But if you're looking for plumping or color or anything like that, it doesn't really come through in this product. It's just a clear gloss. You get the cold, you get the tingle, you don't really get any other benefits from it. Hey, back from dinner. So it's not holding up too well. The Stila is not holding up too well. My chin is very red, and I've got little these little dry, cakey bits here, caked up along my nose, and there is no product at all right through here. Nothing at all. So, that's not the greatest staying power for a powder foundation. It's just, it didn't hold up. There's nothing here, there's nothing here. You know, so I'm gonna say on the Stila Putty foundation, not so wonderful. Good coverage though. It does give good coverage, but it's kind of a temporary thing, I think. See you later. Please subscribe, thumbs up. Bye.